At Oxford College of Business, we offer world-class business qualifications awarded by some of the best universities in the world. That's because all we do, all we are, is business education.
Ayubowan, Wanakam, Assalamu alaikum. Sri Lankan government, led by President Maithripala Sirisena, set out an ambitious reform program and has made significant progress in implementing them. I congratulate the government and people of Sri Lanka on passing the 19th Constitutional Amendment and the recent Right to Information Act. I commend your efforts to move forward on a constitutional reform process. I also welcome the symbolic steps you have taken, including the decision to sing the national anthem in Sinhala and Tamil on Independence Day last February. These steps have built confidence and trust. There is still much work to be done in order to redress the wrongs of the past and to restore the legitimacy and accountability of key institutions. I commend the government's moves to restore credibility and independence of the Human Rights Commission. Now it is time and important that the Commission receives the respect and resources it needs to carry out its work effectively. I also urge you to speed up the return of land so that the remaining communities of displaced people can return home. President Sirisena explained at length yesterday to me about his strong commitment of returning this land. In parallel, the size of the military force in the north and east could be reduced, helping to build trust and reduce tensions. I assure you that the United Nations will be your partner on every step of this journey. Sri Lanka has taught us many important lessons. We have learned. We made big mistakes. We learned the very hard lessons on the part of the United Nations. I established internal investigation into what had happened, what our people of the United Nations mission here had been doing at that time. We found a serious mistake in activities. Had we been more actively engaged, we could have saved many more human lives. That's why I have launched in 2013 the Human Rights Upfront Initiative. Something happened during my time as a Secretary General, like this one, Sri Lanka. But something more terrible, serious happened in the past. 1994 in Rwanda, there was a massacre. More than 1 million people were massacred. United Nations felt responsible for that. Of course, it was their war and massacres, but United Nations was not able to actively turn it. It happened just 1 year after in Srebrenica. Again, many people were massacred when they were not fully protected by the United Nations peacekeeping operations. Now, how many times we should repeat never, never again? We have to do much more, not to repeat that kind of things in Sri Lanka, Yemen, and elsewhere. So we are fully committed to put human rights up front.